Welcome back, children. So, this is gonna be what if Deku was in support course. So, yeah. Just so you know, another series that will be coming up soon is what if Deku had a speed quirk, and yeah. So, yeah, pretty much. And this is probably the only image I'll be using for right now. So, here, let me put my controller there, and now let's go. So, okay. We begin off with Izuku, being born, and instantly Inko noticed his eyes are, here, let me show you. Oh, okay. I thought I wasn't ready, but now I am. Okay. So, yeah. But she noticed his eyes, oh, sorry about that. This is, my dad and me. Things happened with my dad, so yeah. Anyways, his eyes were looking like this right now. But what I'm gonna do with his eyes is about his quirks. So yeah, I'll explain more later. So yeah, pretty much. And okay, and they didn't really think about it that much at the moment. So now we skip a little bit longer to when quirks are supposed to appear, right? So let's say that Bakugo came up to Izuku and said, Izuku, my quirk's explosion. Isn't that cool? Right? And Izuku's happy. He says, yeah, Kachan, it's amazing. I wonder what mine will be, right? Sorry. And he says, yeah, maybe it won't be better than mine though. I know that, right? You'll be my sidekick though. And Izuku's like, yeah. And Izuku and Bakugo are really good friends at this moment. So the teacher gets a call because they're in daycare. Come on, I'll be right back. Okay, so yeah, pretty much. And okay. Okay. And so yeah, they pretty much went, and the doctor said, okay, so I'll take him to get x-rays, and yeah. Hold on. Okay. Okay. And okay, there we go. Now the x-rays took about, let's say, 3 hours. The doctor comes back in and he says, so Izuku has a quirk, Miss Inko. And she says, oh, that's good. And he says, yes, but it's not more of attack. It's more it could help for attack time to time, but you would need some support items. And she said, oh, okay. What is this quirk? And, hold up, my dog's outside. And he says, this quirk is, hold on, there you are. Okay. He calls it, crap, I had this in my head earlier. He called it, crap, I forgot. Oh, he called it, foresight, right? And she said, so, how would it help him attack you said? And he said, so, different eye colors is his moods, you could say. Blue eyes, it's kind of over his emotions, you could say. Blue eyes is about sadness, and he could have the control over water, but it won't be that strong fully. Unless he gets some support gear, like I said. And then the purple eyes is his strongest. He has the ability to teleport, but not for it. But if if he trains it enough, he could probably go farther distance. So yeah. Oh, and dude, and guys, there's an idea that I'm probably gonna do maybe a one shot with it. My first one shot. I don't know. You guys tell me. Unless you guys want more of it, and hopefully you guys would, because I really would like to do another version of this. It was gonna be, what if they got a teleportation quirk, and I just had a good idea about it, so you guys could tell me about it, okay? Tell me what you guys think, and I'll let you guys decide some stuff on it, okay? So yeah, okay. Anyways, like I was saying, purple eyes make him teleport. So yeah, and let's say, okay. Sorry for the sound in the back. My dog's chewing on stuff. And then he says, mixed eyes. It will be his regular eyes, and then one of the other eyes that he chooses, right? So yeah. Hey, calm down. And yes. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, pretty much. And let's just say that after that day, they go back to class, right? And yeah. Okay. And pretty much okay. Pretty much Bakugo asks, "So, what's your quirk now?" Right? And he said it's called foresight. It's hard to explain. And he says, "So, okay. What can you do really?" He says, "Well, you would have to ask my mom. She's better at it." And he said, "Oh, okay." And Bakugo gets a little hesitant because it's Bakugo, of course. And yeah. And then we're going to, let's say after school, Inko picks him up, and yeah. And Bakugo came up and said, Auntie, what's Izuku's quirk? And she said, oh, it's foresight, and describes what the doctor said. And yeah. And he says, oh, Izuku, you would be a good support hero, right? And he says, yeah, I really would like to become that. And also another quirk that the doctor didn't say because he forgot about it, that Izuku has an intelligence quirk also, so he has two. And Izuku kind of figured this out during classes because he instantly got questions right and stuff like that, so yeah. So yeah. And then we skip a few years, right? So, okay. So, they're at the age of 15 now. What are you doing on? Okay. At the age of 15, and oh god. Jesus. Sorry. So yeah. And they just say Bakugo is hanging out with Izuku because they're still good friends now. And his bullies come up and say, Bakugo, why are you still hanging out with this nerd? Right? And he says, watch it. And they all walk off because they don't care anymore. So, he said, whatever. And, okay. And this is when they finally, the teacher comes out and says, okay, the teacher says, class, it's for some students, we'll start doing their hero training for the last 5 months of school. So, I'll read out what people want, where people want to go, right? And yeah. And Izuku already told Bakugo that he wants to go to, you know, Crap, I can't remember. Okay. Wants to go to UA, so yeah. And yeah. So, she starts reading it out. Blah, 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 wants to go to here. So yeah. And then she said, UA, we only have 2. Bakugo Katsuki for Hero Course. Right? And then she said, Izuku Midoriya. And everyone knows he has a quirk. But they've only seen his regular eyes. They've never really know what his quirk was, though. Right? They just know that he does have a quirk. Because Bakugo's told everyone, and yeah. And yeah. So she said Izuku Midoriya, like I said, wants to go to UA, support course, and hero course. They all look at him and said, huh, so Izuku, what's your quirk exactly? And he says what it is. And Izuku's trained his quirk with Bakugo. And Izuku figured out that he did have intelligence, right? And just told Bakugo. So yeah. Matter what my name is, no, I'm not famous, no. Anyways, so yeah. And I don't hate it, no. Never heard of me, the wits I would have said. Okay. Dang, I'm not famous, no. I'm never on TV or up on LA Street. Choose me, so I'm not famous, no. Anyways, sorry. I love this song. But yeah, and he explains what it is. And some kids are laughing about it because they don't think it's a good quirk. And then he says, oh, and I also have an intelligence quirk. And then everyone stopped laughing and said, wait, you have 2 quirks? And he says, yeah, that's why I also want to go support. And he says, and everyone was quiet pretty much. And after class, Izuku was just walking, right? And that's when the sludge villain attacked. And Izuku used his teleport quirk to get out of the grass for once, used it again for the second, but his eyes were just hurting a little bit more. It's like eraser side effect, because he has to like keep his eyes open for time to time for a little bit. So yeah. So yeah. And yeah, pretty much. So okay. So they just kept it like that. So the villain finally got him, and he is trying to get out, but he can't. And then that's when All Might comes, saves him, and yada yada. Izuku asked for an autograph, and he said yeah. Izuku didn't hang on because he knows he's going to be a hero. It doesn't matter. He just knows he will be a hero no matter what. Right? So, hold on. So yeah. And then, okay. Okay. So, yeah. And now Izuku's walking, and All Might still drop the villain because he's so. To put in contrast, All Might's kind of not so silver good, really. Like, he's pretty rude time to time, but he's still the number 1. So yeah. So Izuku went to go see the villain attack and see what was going on. And that's when he saw it. it was his friend, Katsuki Bakugo, fighting, right? And Izuku instantly used his teleport quirk quickly, and he started running, and the sludge villain attacked him again. Said, "You damn rat!" Tried to attack him. Izuku just got out of the way. And everyone thinks that he has a teleport quirk, right? But then his eyes turned blue, and the water that was from the hose firefighter hero, I think it is. Hey, what are you chewing on? Huh? Okay. So yeah. And all of a sudden he blasted the water at him, and everyone thinks he has two quirks now. And it blinded the sludge villain. So Izuku went to grab Bakugo because his hand was out. But before anything, the sludge villain went out. And that's when All Might got both of them. And yeah. So yeah. After that, Izuku got praised and so did Bakugo. But then he got yelled at. And Bakugo was saying, "Don't yell at him. He saved me while none of y'all did nothing for me." Right? So, yeah. So, yeah, pretty much. So, oh, that was close. Okay. So, like I was saying, I'm so sorry. Max, Sam, calm down. Okay, like I was saying, they were starting to walk, and All Might didn't appear. They just sticked by each other and walked. Now, for the next few months, hey, no. Okay, for the next few to 5 months, Izuku's worked at the beach, and yeah. And Izuku would see this scrawny man there, and every time he was there, scrawny man would look at him and look mad for some reason, but they don't know why. So yeah. So, sorry. Okay. Anyways, like I was just saying, and let's say it's finally time. You know what? Because I want to do this for this part. It's the entrance exam. So they get ready, right? They get ready, and yeah. Okay. So he catches up with, say, Bakugo, and yeah. Bakugo and Izuku start walking, and they make it there. And Izuku says, "Come on, we got time, let's go." So they were left. So, let's say, after a little bit, right, after a little bit of just waiting, it finally happened, right? They finally get there, and yeah, pretty much. Hold up. Sorry about that. So yeah. Sorry if here. Let me get. Okay. So yeah. Fuck. Where was I? Yeah. So let's say Mike starts talking. It takes 2 hours. Izuku doesn't really do anything wrong. And let's say he says, "Well, please go get ready." Everyone gets ready and they come out. Bakugo and Izuku are in different areas, of course. And yeah. So, yeah, pretty much. Now, let's say we go to, Hey! Calm down. Anyways, like I was just saying, Izuku's getting ready. And yeah. Now, let's go to Bakugo for a second. Bakugo's around and he sees he sees them and says, none of these kids are close to me, nor Izuku. Right? And no one hears it. But, so yeah. Pretty much no one hears that. So, okay. So yeah, no one hears it. And then we pretty much go back to Izuku. And we start off instantly. Right? Mike says, on your marks, get set, go. And everyone started going. But Izuku waited a little bit and then all of a sudden teleported in front of everyone. Everyone was confused. What just happened? And yeah. I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. Because I said I would start it. I would finish it, but yeah. I got things going on. So, yeah. Peace.